you think it's some griefer, but it's actually
A British woman.
that account holder's aunt
Yeah.
taking over her nephew's game to
Yeah.
kind of like to audition for this, and then the
Yeah.
NPC like is still running at him and like attacking him after she gets there. It's like this and like shorts that I think they're like fatigue shorts or whatever, like, and then
Yeah.
no
They're
shirt
yeah.
and a top hat, and
Yeah.
I fucking cracked up at that. Talk about Grand Theft Hamlet. Did you watch it?
I did. I can't lie though. It was really hard to hold my interest, bro.
Yeah.
The trailer did not advertise to me what I thought I was going into. Now, I will say this. It was nice to see some people, like, it was fun of them trying to have good times or like trying to get this shit off the ground, and then like just random shit happening, and like a business battle has started because they're legit just doing this shit, which in and of itself, it's like they were doing this in 2021. They had mods that existed where you could have very easily done this shit. So I don't know, and that's not me trying to be a technical, like, oh well, you could have maybe that was the whole point, because it was like kind of during the COVID era, I guess, or whatever, but it was just, it dragged, and it was like just, oh yeah, I don't know, it was really hard I literally was kind of falling asleep at parts, like, but then like some random shit would happen where somebody would just come in with a vehicle and to cap them, or then when the blimp blew up when they were like trying to film the one scene, they all died and shit. That was kind of funny. But and then like they didn't even show the entire Hamlet play at the end. They didn't show it start to finish. Like it just was like, here's chapter 1 scene 1, here's chapter 1 scene 5. It's like, where's the other shit? Well, unless it was like, I don't know Hamlet, but what'd you think about it?
I think I'm with you. I mean, this thing got like great reviews and everything. I thought it sounded interesting, but I don't think it really connected with me. Like watching it, there are like sporadically great things in it.
Yes,
but
I would
overall,
agree.
Okay, so my favorite part was, they were trying to get the cast people in this, and they're at that stage, and there's this with a top hat, no shirt, and shorts, and they're like hopping down. It's like, are you gonna shoot us? Are you gonna shoot us? And it randomly like punches the NPC, and then it keeps running. And
just
it's
the
just
chaotic nature of it.
You think it's some griefer, but it's actually a
British woman,
that account holder's aunt.
Yeah,
taking over her nephew's game to kind of like to audition for this, and then the NPC like is still running at him and like attacking him after she gets there. It's like this and like shorts that I think they're like fatigue shorts or whatever, like, and then no shirt and a top hat, and I cracked up at that. It's like, are you gonna hurt us? And at first it's not saying anything. They're just like jumping down the steps, punching people randomly.
Because she doesn't know how to like do the emote or whatever.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
But yeah, that was funny. I'm like, if it had more of that, I think I would like it. It was more like a comedy, but yeah, I don't think I really connected with it.
That was another thing I wanted to mention too that I thought was weird. They were did you notice that they were actually also using Grand Theft Auto to film them talking about using Grand Theft Auto to film Hamlet? Like some kind of like meta, it was like meta shit. Because it was like they go outside and have a cigarette after they put the play on. In game, they're still in game though. And they're talking about, hey, so what'd you think, man? Oh, goddamn, what a struggle, Like, and I was, so it had that kind of like meta beat to it. But go ahead. Sorry.
Yeah, I'll go through the things I did like. Okay. So just the random shit that happened in Grand Theft. They're trying to put on this like classic play in this like chaotic world, and shit just keeps going on. Like the cops keep raiding them. Some random griefer will attack him or whatever, and he's trying to rehearse Hamlet on the beach, and this guy is like keeps going up to him. What's he say to him? He says something to him like, "Oh my god,
I don't remember honestly, but yeah, he like, just kept. He was like he had like a really thick accent. I remember that.
You're a bitch or something,
yeah, you're a bitch or something. It was
And then he's just trying to rehearse Hamlet, but I don't know.
One guy that was dressed like the alien that kept saying, "Look at my butt," like because like his like the butt on that costume is like super defined. It's hilarious.
he rolls up in that purple sports car with purple lights. He comes out. He's a alien. He's like, "Hey, what's up, guys?" He's like doing these emotes like this and shit. And then at the last part where Hamlet dies, you see the alien guy, and he's like doing this dance in the background and shaking his ass and stuff. But yeah, just things like that. But I think, like, I mean, this is technically a documentary, but I don't know. What you were saying is like how they're going to record it while they're showing them recording themselves. Some of it just seemed really inauthentic to me for a documentary. Like when the guy and his wife are like arguing on GTA Online.
That's the shit I was talking about. It was, it was kind of, I don't know if it was like it was meta, but it was also, it was kind of weird. Is it a documentary at that point, or is it like a mockumentary? I don't know. I guess it's a fine line.
Yeah. Or is it like a scene recreated in GTA, like dramatic, dramatization, as you will,
I'll say this. I've watched. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
No, it's fine. Yeah, It just felt inauthentic, and then it just kept I kept being disconnected from it. Like, oh, they're just kind of faking this a little bit. Like,
and it took them goddamn an hour to get to the play part. Like, it was just like, but then it was kind of cool to see them at the end in real life getting the awards and shit. And, they got to meet each other. I don't know how far away they all lived and stuff, but they got to meet each other and receive an award and everything. So I'm glad they got it. It wasn't a bad piece. It just, like with you, it just didn't hold my interest. It just seemed kind of a little slow. But this was my point I was going to say. I don't know how much GTA Online roleplay you've ever seen. There's this one streamer, S-Fan. He's pretty popular, and he used to do that shit all the time. I would watch him and laugh my ass off because that shit was funny. It was goddamn, but it wasn't like Shakespearean roleplay. They would just, I'm a cop, he's a robber, and then some shit happens. That shit would just be kind of funny sometimes. That held my interest more than this movie did. And I only ever watched that like 2 or 3 different times when he did that. So, but yeah, that's not to shit on it or anything. It's just it was like remember when I made that comic book about the Strider, and it was like 3 parts, that game. I just did that because I was grounded and I couldn't play video games. So that was like over a weekend period, where I couldn't play my Nintendo. That's almost kind of what this seemed like this was. So it couldn't have a lot of polish and shit to it, but then that was where the meta stuff started kind of make me second guess myself. Plus, how long did it take him to do this from start to finish? I don't even remember if there was a time frame.
I don't know, because they kept saying they had to get this, had only this much time, but that's one thing I didn't really understand either. I'm like, where's everyone going? Yeah. So, yeah, and I mean, another thing I kind of liked is he's talking about the ugly and beautiful part of humanity, or even the game, and that's what Hamlet is about too, or even Shakespeare plays. And I'm like, that's kind of a nice kind of comparison to everything. But I think I'm with you. It just really didn't connect with me. So yeah, I'd probably, out of 5, I would probably give it 2.5.
-5 stars.
-5 stars. Nah, just 2.5. It's just like I'm in the middle of the road. It's unique.
I'll meet you there.
And I think, 2.5. It's just like, you're watching this on Grand Theft Auto Online. Yeah, that's unique, but it's like there's a disconnect for me too. It's like watching the Lion King remake, you know, against the animated one.
I thought that it was going to have the same energy as the trailer, and then it just did not have that same trailer energy at all.
Yeah.
I think that's kind of where my disappointment lies.
Yeah, a little misleading marketing and stuff. I thought it was an interesting thing to watch, but it just... I guess neither of us are like got caught up in the hype with it. Like, it just seemed like this is like 90% on Rotten Tomatoes and stuff. It's just like, If
you come over here and we'll smoke some serious ganja, drink some Lagavulin, we can make a goddamn GTA movie that'll blow the eyelids off everybody that watches. It'd be hilarious.
We instead of Hamlet, we should remake The Last Boy Scout in GTA. That's what.
Oh my God, what a great idea. We probably could do it too. I'm pretty sure I could get a Milo haircut in that game. Hell, like all the hell. Oh my God. Hey Milo, where you calling from? The bottom of the pool? Oh goddamn! Rest in peace, Taylor Negro. Oh goddamn, I miss you.
Hey, Hey Milo, where you calling from? The bottom of the pool?
Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed the video, give it a thumbs up, leave a comment, and subscribe. Don't forget to hit the bell so you never miss an update. If you want to support the channel and get exclusive content, check out our Patreon in the link below.